Hi, good afternoon, class. My name is Jessica Falcon, and this is my presentation for the module number 2 discussion board. So, bone growth. Can adult bones grow due to exercise? Yes. So, yes, they can. And this happens through a process that is called the appositional growth, where the new bone is added to the outer layer of the existing bone. And I have a picture right there showing kind of like how the process goes. So the effects of weightlifting on the bones. So when we engage on exercises, such as weightlifting, our bones start adapting to the strength and strengthening in order to withstand the stress that we're giving to our body. In a spongy bone, we have a structure that is called the trabecula, and then when we exercise, we're actually increasing the thickness and the density of the structure of the bone. So to answer now question number one, the weightlifter would have a thicker and heavier arm bones just because weightlifting increases the mechanical stress on the bones, leading to greater bone density and strength. Number two, if we stay sedentary, if we remove, this leads to a reduction of bone mass due to the mechanical, like the reduced mechanical stress, because if we're not using our body, we're losing part of that strength. And then to minimize these effects, we should engage in exercising and maintaining proper nutrition and taking calcium and vitamin D, which are essential for bone health. And the recommendations from the American Heart Association would be to have 150 minutes per week of moderate exercise or 75 of vigorous exercise for adults. And then for kids, it would be 60 minutes daily of moderate or vigorous exercise. So our bones are able to withstand the pressures such as the tension and compression just because of the unique design that they have. And when we put stress on our body along the axis of the long bone, the weight is distributed like perfectly, well, how it's supposed to be. But if we put that same stress on the side of the bone, the weight is no longer there. So that leads to a fracture. And lastly, we're going to talk about osteoporosis. I have a picture there of a healthy bone and one bone with osteoporosis. The changes we see is that the creation of the cells of the new bone, they can't keep up with the loss, the ones that we're losing, and this results in a decreased bone density and weakness. The recommendations for people with osteoporosis would be to engage in strength, weight bearing, and balance exercises in order to strengthen the muscles and reduce the risk of falling, especially as you get older. And then to answer the third question, a person with osteoporosis is more likely to suffer from a broken hip than a shoulder, just because the hip is one of the largest weight-bearing joints and it supports the weight of the entire body compared to the shoulder. And that would be it. Thank you so much for your time. That would be the end. Bye.